Now I want to ask y'all, did the fight turn out the way you expected it? Get down in the comments, hit that like button. Did Usyk prove my prediction wrong? I say yes and no because there's some aspects where I was right and some aspects where I was wrong, but let's get to a summary of what I said. We go to the judges. It's a unanimous decision. 115, 113, 116, 112, 116, 112 for Tyson Fury. Now that's my simulation, that's my prediction. And I've done quite the 180 on this because instinctively in the past I've said Usyk will be too much for Fury, and I think for a good portion of this fight it's going to look like that. It's going to look like Usyk is boxing circles around Fury because I think he kind of will be, and I think we're going to see Fury get outboxed like how we've never seen before. The problem is Fury has more in his bag he can rely on if he's in trouble. If he's in trouble, he doesn't just stick to one style. He brings out that full arsenal, and I think that's what we're going to see. Fury is going to be forced to abandon that sniper position and get down to Usyk's level, and he's going to have to hunt Usyk down, and it's going to be difficult to hunt him down. Now, there's a reason why I was lacking so much confidence in this prediction is because my idea of how the fight would turn out was mostly contingent on primarily one element, but technically two. The technical part is if Tyson Fury would come forward, which I was very sure of that. But then the primary thing is him getting a hold of Usyk and trying to bully him. And it was contingent on that. And if Fury didn't do that, then I said if he didn't get a hold of Usyk, Usyk was going to win a unanimous or a split decision, and that's what happened. But I must admit, and I must clarify, that if Fury cannot get a hold of Usyk, I do have Usyk winning a unanimous decision the other way, or maybe a split decision, because Fury is still a beast from the outside. I can see the craftiness and the range really making it difficult for Usyk to even win an outside fight all the way. But I do think on the outside, Usyk probably is generally going to be doing better, just because the speed and the angles is going to throw Fury off, and it'll take him a while to catch up with all of that. Now, this fight simulation and prediction is definitely an L because my simulation didn't play out like how the fight did. Now, the first half definitely was quite accurate. Even down to some small details like the body shots coming at the end of round two, which happened, and certain adjustments, the jab of Fury giving Usyk problems early on, and Usyk kind of giving Fury some boxing issues as far as like getting out boxing some spurts, and then the heaviness of Fury shots giving him rounds versus the volume of Usyk. Yeah, there was a lot of specific stuff, especially in the first half of the fight, that I got correct. But that second half is where things got a little bit interesting, because Usyk turned up after 8 and 9, so particularly in 8, after he caught Fury with a shot that messed with his orbital bone and his nose, and Fury started to fall off after that. And that's not an excuse. That's Usyk's accuracy. That's not an excuse. That's a reason, and Usyk was the cause of that reason. You cannot let a man like Usyk stay in the fight because he's too damn good, and I think he'll be a great champion, which is why I was telling people, I was like, even though I predict Fury to win because I expect him to be a bully, I would prefer if Usyk wins because I think he'll be a great champion. I think he'll be an active champion. I think he'll be a willing champion to take on so many challenges. You won't get as much playing around, and yeah, I think he's going to be a great representation for the division and for the sport. Yeah, what's that? Three L's: Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney was such a bad one. Josh Taylor versus Teofimo, that was interesting. And in this one, this is a all right L. I'm fine with this L, and I knew like I said, this prediction I was probably the least confident. And out of my 3 predictions that I got wrong, 2 of them my instincts was telling me especially Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. But with this one, instinctively for so long, I was like, Usyk will cook him. But what changed my mind was looking at how Fury deals with opponents when he's having trouble boxing with them. When he's having trouble boxing with him, he turns into a bully, so he could switch it up. I thought he would eventually switch it up, but I guess he was feeling himself. He kept wanting to box until he got caught, and then the fight trajectory was thrown off by that point. Because Usyk is just that good. I gotta repeat that. Don't ever think that we making excuses or trying to blur the lines. Usyk deserved the win. He got the win. Now I want to ask y'all, did the fight turn out the way you expected it? Get down in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell, because more breakdowns coming very soon. A few breakdowns, concise combat analysis coming of how Fury got hurt. We'll talk about that, and I'll see y'all later.